Most people are not tired because they work too much. They are tired because they carry too much. Memories they cannot change. Pain they never processed. Stories they keep replaying in silence. Life keeps moving forward, but they remain stuck, holding what already happened. If you have ever felt heavy without knowing why, this story will understand you. Before this becomes a story, pause for a second. Think about this honestly. How many days have you lived while carrying something heavy inside? A loss, a betrayal, a memory, a version of life that never returned. You wake up, you work, you breathe, but inside, you are still standing in yesterday. If that sounds familiar, don't rush away. This story is not loud, but it may stay. There was a jungle, not too noisy, not too silent, a place where life moved without explanation. In that jungle lived a young lion. Every morning, before the sun fully rose, he woke up, not because he liked mornings, but because hunger has no mercy. If he did not hunt, he would starve. That was his rule. He hunted, he ate, and then he always returned to the same place. A small open ground between old trees. It was not special, not comfortable, yet he always sat there, alone. No pride, no sadness, just presence. The lion had no friends, no family. It felt like he had walked out of something painful long ago. But strangely, he never looked unhappy. He hunted to live, and he lived fully. Nothing more, nothing less. One afternoon, a man walked into the jungle. His steps were slow, uneven. His shoulders were bent, as if carrying an invisible weight. His name was Preston. Preston was 35 years old. 2 years ago, his wife had left him, not because of death, because of choice. She walked away with someone else. Long before that, his parents had passed away. There was no home waiting for him, no voice calling his name. Preston lived near the jungle, in a small village. That day, he walked inside the jungle because he could no longer walk inside himself. Preston held a small bag, not heavy, but his heart was. He moved slowly, as if every step reminded him of something he lost. He did not notice the lion at first. The lion watched him quietly, no growl, no movement, just watching. After some time, the lion spoke. "You look very tired." Preston froze. Slowly, he turned. Fear rose, but his body was too exhausted to run. "Yes," Preston said honestly, "I am tired. Not just of walking, of carrying." The lion stood up and moved closer. Preston's breath tightened, but the lion did not attack. Instead, he sat right beside Preston. Preston sat too. Two beings, different worlds, same silence. After a while, Preston spoke. Words poured out like water breaking a wall. He spoke about his wife, about betrayal, about waking up alone. He spoke about his parents, about the emptiness of coming home. He spoke about carrying pain every day and pretending he was fine. The lion listened. No interruption, no judgment. Then the lion said calmly, "So you are living inside a cage." Preston looked down. A cage made of the past. Preston did not reply, because the lion was right. The lion stood up and walked a few steps away. He returned holding something, a bone, white, old. Preston's fear returned. The lion spoke gently. "This belonged to my mother." Preston's eyes widened. "When I was very young," the lion continued, "one night changed everything. There was a fight, hyenas. My mother and my 2 brothers fell here. They never returned." Preston felt a shock run through him. The lion placed the bone down. "After that night," he said, "I was alone. I could sit and cry. I could wait. But if I did, I would die. So I hunted, not because I forgot, but because I chose life." Preston swallowed hard. "You don't look back?" Preston asked. The lion nodded slowly. "I do, but not to suffer. I look back to learn, to stay alert, to survive today." The lion looked directly at Preston. "If I carry the past while hunting, my body slows, my senses weaken, and hunger wins." Something shifted inside Preston. He whispered, "I feel like I'm starving too." The lion nodded. "Yes," he said, "not of food, of presence." The lion continued, "Life does not ask you to erase the past. It asks you not to live there." Preston's eyes filled. "But how do I leave it?" he asked. The lion replied, "You don't leave it. You stop carrying it everywhere." The jungle grew quieter. The wind moved leaves softly. The lion stood. "I stay here," he said, "because this place reminds me of loss and also of strength." Preston stood too. For the first time in years, his shoulders felt lighter. The bag was still there, but the weight had shifted. As Preston walked away, the lion spoke once more. "Remember this. Power is not forgetting. Power is walking forward without dragging yesterday." Preston walked out of the jungle slowly, but differently. He did not fix his life that day. He did not forget his pain. But for the first time, he carried less. If this story stayed with you, don't rush to understand it. Let it sit with you today. Stories like this live quietly on Eliza Bethell's Tales. When you are ready, you will know where to return. Life does not punish you for remembering. It holds you back when you refuse to move. The past can teach you, it can prepare you, but it cannot walk for you. If you want to live, carry less and walk forward with what remains.